CEO, welcome to Speak Up Saturdays, episode 4. And I want to say this is called The Veil is Thin because it very much is. If you are not aware of everything that is going on with you and around you right now, you very well need to be, okay? There's a whole lot that I want to get into, but I can't fit it all in one video. So a lot of the things that I do want to say, I will be posting on my conspiracy page on Instagram. It's called We Have Bigger Problems. I got back into my page. It was hacked, and I will be utilizing it to pay some messages forward because I don't want to put everything on the main pages where I like promote my personal things. But this is outside of the very well entertaining but still real Speak Up Saturdays episodes. This is real, y'all. Like, be mindful because the things that are happening is not a coincidence. This has all been a boiling pot. This has all been a plan at the end of the day, and I want to say that I am very well aware that the health issues that I have encountered, because I have not ever been as susceptible to health issues as much as I am now, and I want to say it's because I got those jabs. I only got 2, but 1 was more than enough, okay? Especially when you're somebody who is spiritually in tune, you're aware, especially the free spirits, you're very much affected. So detoxing is definitely encouraged here. Ever since I've been going through my health issues, which I wasn't really vocal about because the symptoms are very much embarrassing, and I also I have fell into a deep depression behind it, and it caused for me to have to isolate myself. So a lot of people wondering like why I don't go so hard and I'm not out performing and stuff like that. Again, that was not because I wanted to, because even though I didn't really have much intent on going like mainstream and becoming this industry artist, like because again I'm aware, okay? I see things, I know things, so I'm gonna just leave that where that's at. Always been like that, even long before like I started taking my artistry seriously. I'm very much aware, I'm observant, I like to analyze things, so I be learning stuff that I probably shouldn't have known, and I know that to be a fact because things that I tried to pay forward, even if I try to say it like humorously in the reels or whatever, it was getting me watched, it was getting me, and that's not for no reason. When things like that start happening, just know that you're very close to the truth, very close. So I had to be mindful with the things that I was saying and doing. As far as like my health issues go, it's pretty much like a triple whammy, right? And let's get into that. It all started with just like the respiratory issues, okay? Which is something that is on a rise out here. And if you look in any of our search engines, they're not really going to tell you much. But as I have been going through these things, as a lot of people may know, I've been isolated because, again, the symptoms were horrible. But on top of that, it was just like I felt the spiritual shift. I felt God talk to me like, nah, you need to really get up out of the energies that you're surrounded by, because I also do feel like on top of what happened with the like health issues going wild and me getting the jab being the reason, there was other things that were surrounding me that did not help the cause. And if I believe in demons, okay? I don't believe in them, but I believe that they are real. So me having the light energy that I do have, I know that there's always a reach for it, whether it be positive energy or negative. I noticed that it's always being pulled at. So isolation was definitely necessary, especially because I'm the type of person who likes to learn. I like to observe. I need to wisen up. I need to learn everything that I need to so I could use it on myself and pay it forward as well. So if I'm always surrounded by different energies, I'm not going to focus. And I was already falling into a deep depression because of my health issues, and that caused a lack of discipline. And I have been smoking for years, so the excessive smoking was making it worse, which is something that feeds into the agendas, okay? So you have to realize that a lot of these things that are happening right now are distractions. They're playing on your crown chakra. You have to keep your crown stable. You have to be patient with yourself. You're becoming someone that you have not been before. Also, you have things going on around you that are well aware of this and probably have been monitoring you and your strengths and abilities longer than you have, okay? So be mindful of that. So Yeah, I want to say since I got the jab, I've become a lot more susceptible to these elements, and a lot of things have been going left, and things that I have been noticing while being isolated. Like I said, I would try to pay forward, and it was like the downloads just keep on coming, okay? But that was another main reason, like, why I didn't really care to do a lot of decorating in my home. Like, I really just wanted the work to be on myself, within myself, because I knew that something was going down, and I wanted to be up when it happened, okay? So I am doing a lot better with taking myself a lot more seriously in that, and I have put myself in my own little boot camp, and I have been my own little guinea pig, because just intaking everything that's being administered to me is just making me dependent or worse. Um, like I ended up even like losing my jobs behind my health issues. So it's like a triple whammy: the respiratory infection plus the sinusitis plus the GERD, and all of that you already know creates mucus, and it'll worsen your respiratory infection, or your respiratory issues rather, which they are banking on right now. And again, like, if you're not aware, our engines are not telling us this, but when I went outside of our engines and checked from other countries, they are telling us about us, even though we're not telling us about us. Ain't that funny? um yeah, so it's a lot of things that I was saying too, it was very much getting me watched, getting me spammed. And another reason why I didn't really care on, like, the worldly things anymore is because, like, there was a time where I went live, right, just for example, and I was speaking on things that I probably shouldn't have been talking about, and it's people that's actually in the headlines today. Ain't that crazy? But I won't say their names, because when I did start putting some things together, literally at that moment my live started glitching, my freaking lights started flickering, and my Wi-Fi box started turning colors that I had never seen it turn. So once that Wi-Fi cut off, I did not reactivate it. I don't want to, I don't care to, because I already know for a fact what's going on with that as well. So you have to be well aware that these towers and everything too, they're not just monitoring service, they're monitoring you are the service. So you need to know that too. um and I actually said that in a sense on Speak Up. I said, currency's really a prank. Don't sink if it slithers away in the bank like a river. Keep all your frequencies high. So keep all your energy ties of frequency. Free is the key word. Don't let it wither, right? And that is a fact, okay? You are the currency. You are the frequency. You are the frequency they need, okay? This is why they try to keep you on that hamster wheel too. So as much as I wanted to be distraught about me not being out, and always overworking myself, and being so obsessed with the worldly things, I had to realize why. I am of a different energy. To I have to be a lot more attentive than a lot of people, okay? There's people in the world that know what's going on, people that are watching what's going on, and people that don't know what the hell is going on at all, and probably won't ever, okay? So you need to remember that. Just know, like I said, this is not to implement fear into your lives. This is for you to be more aware of what's going on. Be aware with what's going on with you, with what's going on out here. The food that they're giving you, the finances, the people going missing, the everything, okay? The fact that if you share too much, that you end up missing and stuff like that. And I know that I probably share too much, but I don't care. I love me and I love y'all. And I want y'all to know the things that I'm learning, because at the end of the day, even if I can't utilize half of the things that I know that someone else can, but yeah, like, keep your crown safe, and because they are really, like, they're banking on your mental instability, on your instability, period, okay? There's a lot of things I want to get into, but that is like the starter. I want y'all to really know that they're becoming a lot more blatant with the things that are going on with them, because they don't care anymore. At the end of the day, they already see what it is. A lot of people are going to talk about it, but nobody's really going to do much. And be mindful, stay wise. Stay wise.